Hillary Diane Rodham was born on October 26, 1947, in Chicago, Illinois. Her dad, Hugh, owned a small business that made curtains. Her mother, Dorothy, stayed at home, taking care of Hillary and her two younger brothers, Hugh Jr. and Tony. Dorothy Rodham was a strong, loving woman, but she felt there had been many limits on what she could do with her life. She wanted more for her daughter. Dorothy Howell Rodham. Born in 1919 in Chicago, Hillary's mom was one of 9 children in her family. Her parents often left the kids by themselves. When Dorothy was 8, she and her 3-year-old sister were sent on the train by themselves to live with their grandparents outside Los Angeles, California. Dorothy's grandmother was a stern woman who wore long black dresses. When she discovered Dorothy had gone trick-or-treating on Halloween, she punished her. Dorothy couldn't leave her bedroom for a year except to go to school. She couldn't even eat at the kitchen table. Dorothy left her grandparents at age 14 and found a job as a live-in babysitter. She was very poor. She had only one outfit that she washed by hand every night. After high school, Dorothy returned to Chicago and found a job in an office. There she met and married Hugh Rodham. But she always dreamed of college. While raising Hillary and her brothers, Dorothy read all the time. Finally, when she was in her 60s, Dorothy was able to take college courses. She died in 2011. When Hillary was 3 years old, her family moved to a brick house with a big backyard in the Chicago suburb of Park Ridge. There were 47 kids in her neighborhood. Front doors were left open, and kids ran in and out of everyone's houses. People often called Hillary a tomboy. She loved playing softball and basketball, going swimming, and ice skating on a nearby pond with her friends. One day, the kids on the block wouldn't let her play with them. Hillary ran home in tears. But her mother wouldn't let her in. "You have to stand up for yourself," her mother told her. She sent Hillary back outside. Hillary was scared, but she did stand up for herself, and it worked. After that, she was included in every game. Hillary's father pushed her to do her best. "Can you do better than that?" he'd say. Hillary didn't mind. Unlike other fathers of girls, he never treated Hillary differently from her brothers. He taught her to throw a football, switch hit in baseball, and take an interest in world events. The Rodhams' dinner conversations often turned to politics. "I learned that a person was not necessarily bad just because you did not agree with them, and that if you believed in something, you had better be prepared to defend it," Hillary once wrote. When Hillary was 9 years old, some kids at school started saying she was stuck up. But that wasn't true. Hillary had a secret. She often couldn't see if somebody was talking to her because she had bad eyesight and didn't like wearing her glasses. But she needed her glasses, especially since Hillary loved to read. Every week she walked to the library with her mother. Her mother thought education was very important, especially for girls. Hillary also loved being a Girl Scout because she liked helping people. Near Hillary's home, there were big farms. Migrant workers from Mexico came to pick the crops. Migrant workers move from state to state when different crops are ready to harvest. They work long hours for little money. Hillary wanted to help them. She babysat for their children, but she wanted to do more. So she and friends held a carnival to raise money for the migrant workers. This was the beginning of Hillary's life as an activist, someone who sees a problem and works to solve it.